NuubCast.
Greetings, fellow noobs. Welcome to another NuubCast. This is Blommus bringing you 1v1 here on Ohana. It's a TvT. What? Wait a minute. We just had a TvT. We had a TvT on Ohana last week. What in the frickin' frack is going on? Actually, big difference between this week and last week. Those guys were in silver. These guys are in masters. This is Djibouti. My boy Djibouti. Actually, this isn't Djibouti. This is Djibouti. Djibouti, what's up, bro? What's up, bro? Djibouti kicking it old school with NuubCast, and I just got a text. But I will not answer it now. Actually, I kind of have to. Anyway, done with that. And yeah, TvT on Ohana. Last one was silver. This one is bronze. We've got Djibouti, a good friend of mine, IRL in real life. And his opponent is RG Giraffe. Giraffe are usually played by Protoss, but here Giraffe playing Terran in the red color, as Caldor likes to say. I thought that was interesting. In the red color, it just seems somewhat redundant when he says it. If you don't watch GSL, you have no idea what I'm talking about. But yeah, TvT on Ohana. Curious to see how this is going to play out. Djibouti already got his gas down. If you're unfamiliar, this is NuubCast. I'm Blommus. Giraffe walling off, as is Djibouti. And the idea of this channel, the philosophy of this channel is non-pro replays. That is our primary focus and what we love to do, what we love to look at. Anything from bronze to masters level, we are happy to cast here. As long as it's fun and entertaining, and that's really the philosophy, is that there can be fun and entertaining games of StarCraft at any level. We take for granted that lower levels are going to have mistakes and slips in their play, in their macro, and things like that. As we see Giraffe harassing the add-on of Djibouti, he's going to send out a worker to promptly deal with that, or we're just going to wait for a Reaper to come out. That looks like what we're going to see. It looks like we have a Reaper expand opening from Djibouti, and just Marines popping out here for Giraffe. Now, I do need to see one thing. The range is 5, which I think is the same as a Marine, but they are a little bit faster. Yeah, so what I'm wondering is whether or not a Reaper can kite a Marine effectively. Probably not too bad. Probably not too good, I mean. We see both players not wasting their time, getting a second command center up. Giraffe opting to do it on the high ground to keep it safer, which is never a bad idea. Plus, you also get the opportunity, you can make your orbital on the high ground as well, and then gather energy while you move it over to the low ground. But that's not what Giraffe's going to do. He's just going to pop it on right down there, and it's going to land just a little bit after Djibouti's finishes up at his natural. But yeah, we are all about non-pro replays, proving the philosophy, the hypothesis again and again that fun and exciting games can happen at any level. All you need are two guys and a game of StarCraft, two guys of similar skill level and a game of StarCraft, and you can see the magic happen. And I love to bring you that magic. So if you have a replay of your play, whether it's ladder, whether it's against a friend, whatever the case may be, and it's awesome. You played the game and you're like, holy crap, that was an awesome game. And I watched the replay and it was still awesome. And there was lots of engagements and lots of back and forth and lots of cool things to see. Then I want your replay. Send it on over to NuubCast@gmail.com and I'll be happy to cast it for you. After sending it, of course, through my super sophisticated replay filtration system. And we'll get you going here on NuubCast. But we have had a dearth of submissions lately. Something happened. I don't know if I've offended people or what the case may be, but my viewership is in the tank. And so, along with that, my submissions are in the tank as well. So, it may just be where we are in the scene so far. Not that many people interested in watching lower level games anymore, which I can completely understand. If you are not playing at a lower level, then you probably don't really care about lower level replays. But what we've done in the meantime is added some pro games to the mix, and some guys are well known, like we did a game of Destiny last week, and yesterday or the day before was White Raw. But mostly what we're going to look at when we do the pro guys is the, I don't want to call them B-teamers, but guys who are lesser known. Your Blys, your Whelmus, your Titans, Nurchio is well known, but he's European, so he's not as well known as other guys who are at his skill level. Very talented player, so you probably see some Nurchio. Elfie rings a bell. Bling, things like that, but I am also, I'm kind of, I am a slave to what's out there. So I will go to Drop SC and Ghost of Gamers and the other replay sites. And it looks like Djibouti wants to move out with a huge Marine force. He is getting tanks. He is getting siege. But he's going to meet this army by Giraffe, which looks fairly equal in size. Giraffe maybe has a couple more Marines than Djibouti does. Djibouti's army getting split up, and he doesn't want anything to do with this army. So he is backing off. Not going to engage. More Marines, and the first tank is out. Siege not quite finished yet. Almost there. And it looks like Giraffe is opting to go all medevacs and not get tanks. He's not researching siege tech. He's not doing anything. So that is going to give Djibouti a significant advantage here. I don't care who you are. If you go all Marines and there's a couple of siege tanks, you're going to be in trouble because they just do sick area damage, and there's enough medevacs to one tank. Probably not going to be that huge of a difference if Giraffe has enough Marines and he can focus that down. And that was a scouting Marine, just wanted to see the size of Giraffe's army. And Djibouti taking one of his many medvacs, and he's going to go around the long way and check out what he can check out. We do have a couple tanks here, and they can siege at any time. And Djibouti's going to want to spread these Marines out. But I don't think Giraffe is going to be that aggressive here. I will be very surprised. I'm waiting to see. He is now getting some tanks out, getting a siege tech. But he is a little bit behind here. And wouldn't be surprised to see Giraffe drop down another command center. And it looks like he's going to back off. Where did that... did he do any damage? I think he just took some shots from these towers and turned away because the medevac is a little burnt, but nobody inside is. So, and here is Giraffe's army. Looks like he's looking for that medevac. He wants to shoot it down, but he did miss it. He's still hunting for it. Is he going to come into that circle of Djibouti's vision? I don't think he is, but he's going to catch the medevac. Oh, he doesn't get it, and he knocks it down. And there goes Giraffe right into the third of Djibouti's going to find it. Don't take your whole army back there. And you've got your tanks here all alone. This is not good for Djibouti. I do not like this at all, although he does have them spread out. This setup right here Very Brood War-ish, where you have a single tanks a fair distance away, just completely cordoning off areas. This is what you call map control. At least it was. And now Djibouti moving everything back out. And if he had left those tanks there, it would have been very cool, very interesting to see. There's the scan on Giraffe's army, sees that he now has tanks in the mix, and getting his command center as well. But and it looks like they're pretty dead on here. Actually, Giraffe is a little bit ahead of the game here. And there's 4 Marines heading down. He wants to scout and see if Giraffe also has his third. He's going to go to the 4th and see if there's a 4th there. No, there. Maybe he's just assuming that there is a 3rd. Not doing much scouting. Big old drop here for Giraffe coming down the right side, coming up the right side of the map. He's going to go after that 3rd. Going to go after that command center. Not going to drop. Actually going to let all of his units out and then just walk in, stim and walk in. And these SCVs and this mule are in big trouble. And the planetary is not going to make it. There's no way it's going to finish in time. Not even going to get a single shot off. Down it goes. But Giraffe loses both of those medevacs full of Marines. So that's 8 Marines. That's 400 times 2 is 800, plus a medevac is 100, 100, right? Or is it 150? You can tell I play Protoss, I'm not there. 100 and 100. So that's 1,000 minerals and 200 gas against 400 minerals. And I did kill a bunch of those SCVs, so yeah, pretty even trade. Pretty even trade. Plus, Giraffe gets the economy bonus because his base is up, running, and is now a planetary fortress. And as you can see, the upgrades pretty identical. Djibouti's actually ahead in upgrades, but not more than a minute or so. More Marines just plowing out. So far, we've just had both guys poking at each other. No real big engagements. It looks like Djibouti is moving over. Going to try and engage here. Or not. Oh no, his army is completely split here. I'm not sure I like this. Oh no, Djibouti's going to lose his whole house. Loses a tank instantly. He's going to have to siege these guys up. Pull back. Going to lose a second tank. And now Giraffe has his tank sieged as well, and Djibouti is in a bad way here. He is way behind now in supply, upwards of near 50 supply, and it looks like Djibouti's just going to walk right in here. He's going to try and take down the planetary fortress, and Stims to run in here. Is he going to get it? Losing a bunch of Marines. He does take down the planetary fortress. At what cost, though? Giraffe's Marines coming in right behind him, was hoping to sandwich him, but waiting for his tanks. A big old tank blast going off for Djibouti, and now Djibouti engaging into these Marines. Actually has the better concave, going to take down the tank, and down goes Giraffe's army because his 2-2 was finished while Giraffe's was not. And so you saw the advantage of just a few seconds earlier getting your upgrades finished, and these Marines are going to be able to take down these tanks very quickly. This is the benefit of having this many medevacs, and Djibouti just going to walk right in here. He's going to be able to do a lot of damage. Giraffe trying to move his army back, and oh, what do we have over here in Djibouti's base? We do have to drop a lot of Marines going in here. It looks like we are looking at a base trade situation. Djibouti has lifted off his command center. He's already lost his natural command center. I'm sorry, there was so much going on. I completely missed it. Obviously, Djibouti did too because he didn't see it happening, and now we are back and forth here. Buildings are on fire. Marines are coming out, and Giraffe doing his best to rally back into his base, and Djibouti not going to be able to heal. They're going to lose all his command centers, and now he's going to be revealed. There's nothing else for him to do. He does have quite a bit of money saved up. He could just immediately start a command center somewhere. but he should be revealed almost immediately, and he needs to get these buildings off and get him out of dodge so he can use them later. But it looks like he's going to lose all of this. And you can see Giraffe moving out. Is he going to be able? He's not able to save a starport or anything, because one of the Vikings is what you want at this point. And the Marines able to run down, chase down these barracks, and kill them. SCVs coming out for Djibouti. In the middle of the events, there's quite a few of them, and he is wrecking the joint. But Giraffe does have this command center over here, orbital command. And I don't know, what do we got here? Djibouti actually has more supply, but a lot of that is SCVs. I don't think Giraffe has any workers left, and so now Djibouti building a command center, and now we're even on money. So it's going to be very close. These guys don't have a lot of medvacs, and so they don't have any medvacs, so they're not going to be able to heal. And that's definitely going to be an advantage for Djibouti. It looks like Djibouti's going to come out on top of this one. We're about as late as you can get, and Giraffe just now getting some workers out. He's got some SCVs, but he's not using them, not using them to build anything. And that's what he needs to do. He needs to build. And now he's got it going on over here. His first barracks, but I think I don't think it's going to be enough. I think Djibouti's going to be able to move in here. He does have a tank, where Giraffe does not. So that is a huge advantage for him. And we do have barracks going down here. So we'll start knocking down those. Oh boy. A lot more considerable number of Marines here for Giraffe, and not nearly as many for Djibouti, but Djibouti's are all green, and Giraffes are all pumpkin at best, but a lot of them are red. Look at that, 7, 8, 10 HP, 13, I think 15 is the highest we've seen so far here, in the red anyways. Sorry, there's obviously some healthier ones. Barracks coming alive here for Giraffe. If he's able to, what he should have done is put up a starport, made medevacs, just healed his own army, because that's really what he needed. And more barracks going up for Djibouti as well, and yet another command center. Interesting decision. All the SCVs going right to work. So if we check out the income, we're going to see Djibouti probably has a pretty substantial lead. He's got 23 to 9 harvesters. And Giraffe, of course, has some mules helping him out, so that's going to make him better. And look at this, Giraffe getting 3-3. Djibouti already have 3-3? No, he does not. He lost all of his buildings, so not able to upgrade. And didn't take out Giraffe's buildings, so he is quite readily going to be ahead in upgrades. Now, that's something, and look at this, putting down bunkers all over the place. You want to move your tank out to take care of those. Don't go into that. No, you don't want to go into that. No, 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 no. He doesn't have 3-3 yet. Back off. Back off. Yeah, I think Djibouti's going to take this down. Hit the SCVs. And now he's able to pump his own reinforcements. So he's going to... The lead is continuing to grow. And that's going to be the end. We do have some things brewing over here. But it's not going to be enough. Now Giraffe's like, no, I want to hold on, I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose, don't make me lose. Oh, look at that, he got a tank up. He got a tank up and siege. There's a drop, going to drop right down on top of the tank. dropping his own tank as well, but the siege tank able to hit that, and that tank is going to go down. SCV is trying to repair, and so close. There's a GG by Giraffe. Very fun TvT. Love to see him play down to the wire like this. Way to go, Djibouti. Thanks for sending in the game. Always a pleasure, brother. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Keep climbing that ladder. Peace.